Hello gang, welcome back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of your screen, where we did a lot of content. We culminated with killing the ancient dragon Lanciax and beating the Black Knife assassin, to which we are going to be starting off at this grave, because this is where the previous episode ended. Would be weird if you would be starting somewhere else, am I right? Anyway, right in here we have that dude, and then we get the Crimson Seed Talisman, which is the only thing we needed to get from here. So I'm just gonna remove this so that it doesn't have to confuse us now. Let's see. Shadow bets in light, non-weakness. So I was thinking that this is one of those graves that has the chariots. It's not gonna be that, so kind of happy days, I guess. But this grave also has its BS tied to it, which you guys are gonna see. It's a lot of BS, but it's some BS that we can't deal with. So take these guys out, take these guys out. Let's see. We're gonna go down here, and then a Royal Revenant should come up. But trick is, as they are spawning, just swing. It makes the fighting easier. If you have to wait for the Revenant to spawn before you start fighting, you're gonna have a really hard time. So yeah, it's best that you don't let them spawn. Anyway, secret door. And then we are gonna move through this direction. Now you might have seen that I ignored a path, and it was because we did not want to be followed by these guys in the shadow. So as you can see, there's this guy down there. Beat him up, and you can see these guys come from the shadow into the light, and it's when you can beat them up. Apparently when they're in the shadows you can't, or when they're in their shadow form rather, you cannot beat them up. So it's kind of weird that, and for me it's almost as if the game also is making it what's it called, it's making it easier on you, because whenever they come into the light they like freeze, which makes it even easier for you to deal with. As you can see, when they're in their shadow form you literally can't do anything to them. Anyway, I'm just wanted to pick this up. You're just gonna have to tank some of those hits, and then you're just gonna have to run and run and run to the light. Alright, so check this out. They literally get stunned as they hit the light. Like, game making it so easy to deal with them. Anyway, pick this up, and then we are now gonna go. Now this, you're gonna see why I say this grave has a lot of BS. Opening the path to the boss does not involve you literally opening a lever like we've done since we started the game. It has a lot of BS tied to it. Anyway, avoid the ground over there because it crumbles down. We wanna go to the side, pick up the Leyndell soldier ashes, and then now we can go and let it crumble down as we land in the light. As you can see, more of these guys come, and you just have to wait for them. It's like, I'm telling you, the game, they made it so easy for us to deal with them, to be honest. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna pull this up, and it's gonna open this door. Now I will preface by saying that I haven't played Elden Ring in 3 weeks, and if that is confusing, it's because I usually do a lot of bulk recording. Like I can for instance sit down, and during my recording hours of the week, like I can use my entire recording, editing and processing hours on Elden Ring alone, and for that entire week I can come out with like 12 episodes, give or take, and those 12 episodes are just be pre-uploading them and scheduling them on the dates which Elden Ring comes out. Oh lord, what the hell is this? Yeah, like I just schedule them to go live on the specific days for Elden Ring, which for the longest time has been Sunday to Tuesday, but I've now changed it to Sunday and Monday, but just temporarily because I need to get the My Rise stories, both the legacy and the lock ones, like done and dusted on the channel. I can't disclose that the same way I had used some of my weekly allotted recording, editing and processing hours to do that for the 2 stories on WWE. So the Rise, no, not the Rise, the legacy and the lock stories are all complete. I've completed them. They're just getting uploaded on the scheduled time. That's why you're seeing 2 episodes per week, so that I can get them to you guys and you can enjoy the story. And the Uncharted series, I've also completed it, so you can now understand why I hadn't played this game in 3 weeks. It's because I was focusing on those other game titles that were also that, you know, they are also a staple on the channel. So those are the games I was focusing on. So if I'm a little bit rusty on my inputs on how I'm playing, please understand. You do not take 3 weeks on. You do not just take 3 weeks off playing this game and expect to be on top of your game like you once were, because you guys saw at the end of the last previous episodes how much on top of my game I was. So yeah, as evidenced by what is going on right here, you can see I am totally not on my game, but I am trying. Anyway, we move forward, and then that's with the route to the boss, but we need to go up here. And now I'm about to show you the BS that is involved with this grave. So we just climb up the stairs as easy as you like. Just make our way up, and then we're gonna drop down, pick this up. We're gonna fight this Royal Revenant first. Actually, remember what I told you, just swing as they are spawning. Do not let them spawn before you decide to fight them. Pick up that bone shard, and we now move on forward to the next part. So pick this up, some root resin, you gotta love it. And now that guy in the shadow is the key towards going to the boss, as weird as it sounds. So we're gonna pick up the grave glove, but I'm just gonna run around him so that we can pick up everything we need. Okay, and then we're just gonna have him follow us. I hope he actually is following us here. So that guy is the key to the boss. Imagine that. So moving on this direction. Oh no, that's the direction to the box. God damn it. Anyway, I need him to follow me to the light, and I need to make sure that he's actually following me, because this thing has a lot of BS. It has a lot of BS. He might even decide not to follow you at times. There we are. No, dude, come to the light. You see, a lot of BS, as I said, like so much BS. Dude, come to the light. Heck is wrong with you? There we go. Come on, dude. Okay, there we go. Now we can start fighting him. Even if he decides to go anywhere, the light has made him physical. He's made him vulnerable. The night has made him vulnerable to our physical attack. So there we go. Somewhere a heavy door has opened. Imagine that. Killing that guy is the key to the boss. Isn't that a lot of BS? In my opinion, it's a lot of BS. Anyway, pick this up, and now let's just go face the boss, shall we? Alright, so this is basically the entirety of the grave. I know it looks kind of short, but you know, it's filled with a lot of BS, and there is literally no substitute for the amount of BS that a game can put you through. just my opinion. Anyway, we golden vow, and then we traverse the limit as we prepare for our boss fight. Right, so it's this ancient hero of Zamor dude. He has some ice breath, so we just need to avoid it. We don't need to be frostbitten. Make sure to evade his attacks. I don't know, I'm thinking of letting Mimic is doing some good damage. Maybe I can let Mimic handle the fight on his own. I don't know, maybe being the preparative term. Wow, what a beautiful move. Anyway, I'm tired of waiting for Mimic to complete this matchup, so I'm gonna strategically try go for the killing blow. Or, you know, there we go, Mimic. We get Ancient Dragon Knight Christoph. He is needed for our all legendary achievements, so yeah, it's good to get him and get some root resin. And I don't think there's anything else that we need to do, so with that out of the way, we can finally leave and proceed on with the rest of altars. Now altars has been quite long, and the sad part about it is we're not even done with it, and even when we will be done with altars, the main part in the next episode, I can already confirm that. But in terms of side quests and everything, we're not even done with altars. Altars is quite steep, but I'm honestly just ready to go back to K-Lead, to be honest, because as you guys remember, I only did part of K-Lead. I did like the lower half. I haven't yet done the upper half of K-Lead, which is what we shall be doing, which is what I want to go do as well. Albeit there's a very nice litmus test available for us to take to see if we are ready to take on upper K-Lead. But why am I telling you things that are not even going to be happening in this episode? That's so mean of me. Anyway, we are back at the capital outskirts. So what we shall be doing is I'm gonna be checking this place. Okay, that guy is not here. There's this guy who sold us crabs, prawn, lobsters, I don't know. He sells shellfish. Yeah, what a tongue twister. Yeah, so yeah, he's not there, so it means he's already proceeded all the way to altars, which is what we want. And making some markings on the 3 locations that we shall be proceeding on to next. So yeah, we have those 4. Yeah, so we have our markings ready. So this is what shall be happening. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we shall be fighting a seed beast, so we need to be ready for that. And then we shall be taking we shall be going on to a tunnel. We shall be fighting a bell-bearing hunter as well, and we shall also be fighting a deathbird, all in this episode. Fun, right? Like, there's so much stuff we're going to be doing in this episode. It's going to be fun. So yeah, so as you guys can see, summon sign. In this camp we have a seed beast, aka ulcerated tree spirit. So there it has spawned, as you guys can see. So you should always be careful about that burst of flame, as by usual. But yeah, let's begin our battle against the ulcerated tree spirit. Alright, so rot breath. Huh. Not gonna lie, the fire breath that it produces is pretty cool. Damn. Okay, let's try again. Do we get the rot breath? No, we do not. Okay, I'm starting to think that Scarlet Rot does not work on this thing. It's not gonna stop me from trying though, I'm gonna tell you that much. Good lord. Well, I did tell you guys to be wary of that explosion, but anyway. Our first dude is done. We get a golden seed for our troubles as per usual. Now we move on to... We're gonna pick up this gigantic hammer. There's a gigantic hammer that is right here. So, you know, if you really want a big hammer, the giant crusher, now you have it. Now, it's time to move over to the next... region that we've marked on our map. So, what is the next region marked on our map? Well, you're about to find out, because this is a church. Yes, we're just going to a church. Despite its stupidly run down appearance, this is actually a fully fledged church, and it even has a tier, but what we're going for is a seal. Golden centipede, alright. So we are gonna go right here, pick up the missionary's cookbook number 4, run through that to remove the marking, pick up the site of grace, and then pick up the golden order seal, and then we shall talk to Melina because she likes talking to us all the time.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Yeah, sure.
In Marika's own words, I declare mine intent to search the depths of the Golden Order through understanding of the proper way. Our faith, our grace is increased. Those blissful early days of blind belief are long past. My comrades, why must ye falter?
Okay, we get the outer order emote. Right, so I'm just gonna go around this church to beat up on these enemies, just to see if they're gonna give me that weapon that they're using. It's a pretty cool weapon to have. It's not a must, but you know, it's cool to have. So I'm gonna try see if they get me that weapon. If not, then you know, fair play. Alright, get that strike as well. I can literally see no more enemies around here, so you know, I'm gonna do another drive-by just because I can. Nothing, okay, it's fine. We're gonna go back to the outer world site of grace, and then from here on in we shall now proceed on to the next part of, well, the third marker, which, you know, we're gonna move exactly northeast and just ride on outwards as we try to complete Altar's Plateau. Man, Altar's Plateau has been long. This place has been surprisingly longer than expected. Like, it's taking me longer than expected to complete the Altar's Plateau, which is weird. But yeah, nothing much to it, to be honest. So if you had not been here before, there are 2 golden seeds in that tree, and you'll be attacked by a gargoyle as well. There's also a finger reed over there. Again, they speak in obscure terms, but they what's it called, they tell you about the future in obscure terms. You'd not realize it until you get to that point where they're telling you about the future. Anyway, we need to destroy that shiny beetle over there because it holds an ability that I want, which will allow me to parry even better from longer distances, which is so cool. Okay, my poison darts are not getting there in time. Just gonna take out those wandering nobles. Okay, yeah, that did not work out well for me. So I'm just gonna quit out of the game and then reload in, because when you lose things that you like or want from the game, this is what you do, and the game's world status resets once you do that. So kind of a cheat code. Even when you're fighting a boss and the boss is about to kill you, just quit and it will load you like immediately outside the boss arena. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Now, personally speaking, I don't do that. I don't quit out of boss fights so that I can not die. I don't do that. But when it comes to such tiny things like beating a beetle that has a skill that I want, yeah, I'm gonna use that exploit. But in a boss arena, I'm just gonna let the boss kill me. Dude, why? Okay, gonna have to quit out again, but I'm gonna first equip an arrow, my bows and arrows, so that I can destroy them. Alright, let's try this round 3 again. Alright, so fire arrow, and there we go. Ash of War, golden parry. Now that is a very good parry, because unlike the normal parry that I have, which I have to be so close to my opponent, this allows me a fair distance of parrying, which means I do not have to be close to my opponent to hit me, and I can parry from farther back. So you can see why I was stressing myself on getting it. Okay, so trying to figure out a path to take. Alright, there we go. So I'm just gonna be looking for a safe spot to drop from. Alright, there we are. So here we go, and then you pick these smoldering butterflies up as easy as you like. There are a lot of them over here, so you just pick them up. You can use them to do whatever you want, like crafting and that other nonsense, which is crafting. And right here, right now we go, there is a nice lonely ass wolf over here, so we're gonna be beating it up. Yeah, poor thing. Anyway, I'm looking for a spirit spring, but I can't seem to see where it is. If it's not down here, we're just gonna have to platform our way all the way down. I mean, you don't necessarily have to keep using the spirit spring. Alright, there we go. First down, second down. And then jump across, pick this up, and then you just proceed downwards. Like, if you don't find the spirit string, there is always a way to get down. There we are. So we need to destroy this so that it can give us a very cool ability as well, except that it seems I'm in the wrong neighborhood. I'm getting ambushed by slugs because I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Anyway, let's see, it's time for us to take this thing out. Oh, we missed. Wait, how many of you guys are there? Wait, how are you still alive? Good lord. Alright, so you guys are telling me that I should try it from here, so you know, I'm gonna try it again. Okay, that's not working. Yeah, no, this is not working out completely. Okay, we're gonna try swinging it again. Just swinging for the fences. Okay, that doesn't work. I'm gonna go to this place. There should be, to these tunnels. I mean, we are going to these tunnels anyway. There should be, what's it called? There should be a set of graves where I can finally put in what's it called, my flame of frenzy. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, so we can place in our flame of frenzy and then try to destroy that thing. And now I'm gonna put the golden parry as well on my spiral horn shield. So I'm just checking out on the stats to see which one is better to place between all these variations, and you know, I think keen is the best one. So we're gonna go back, use our Demo Frenzy. By the way, that's the parry ability from the golden parry, so you know, pretty cool. And now we shall be moving on to get this thing once and for all. Okay, we missed. Really? Really? Is that what you're doing now, dragonflies? And missed. Okay, still gonna come back through here again, and there we go. We get the Ashovo Prayerful Strike. So why do we need that Ashovo? It's because for every hit you get, it replenishes your health, so you know, should be fun. But now that we're done with that, it's time for us to go and begin moving through this tunnel. So I'm just gonna rest so that I do not have to lose the amount of FP that I used. And now, false wall, move through. So these are the sealed tunnel. Take the dude out. Alright, Golden Vow, let's move on forward. So this sealed tunnel is gonna be quite not the challenge, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward actually. We just need to take care of these small dudes. First thing I'm gonna do is open this because it has our bell bearing. Smithing stone minus bell bearing number 2. And okay, dude, you're gonna have to stop throwing poison things at me. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna sneak and backstab. Ah, you love to see it. Sneak and backstab. Pick up the cracked crystals. Backstab. Alright, so what else should we be doing? Well, now all you know is we need to be making our way all around these places, so yeah, should be fun. So no, that's not an open wall. Well, it's not a, what's it called? It's not a false wall that I was expecting. This is the false wall that I was expecting. There we go. So we move on forward again. So I'm gonna try. There should be something. There should be some loot around this place, which is what I want to go get. So let's open up some space. And okay, I can see a marking down there, so I'll yep. Oh no. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with me. Not all the times, just sometimes. Okay, we're gonna try this again, and hopefully this time it doesn't go awry. Alright, so we're gonna start again. We're gonna use another rune arc. It sucks that we lost one, but you know, live and learn. So we're gonna place the sacrificial twig just in case we die on our way to trying to get back our runes. You know, just in case. I mean, it's not like I'm planning to, but you know, it's best to be prepared just in case. You know what? Screw this. Let's just run for our runes. There we are. Runes recovered. Stop it. Alright, so we're definitely not gonna be jumping down again anytime soon. Let's bring back our regaining stamina talisman, and then instead this time we're just gonna jump out. There we go. We get the smithing stone 5 now. Alright, this is how you are supposed to do it. Yeah, I've been left with some egg on my face, so you know, that's on me. Anyway, we need to proceed on forward. There should be a hidden wall right here. There we go. So jump over that route, pick this up. Another hidden wall. Oh man, life moving through the sealed tunnel. It's pretty hectic. Alright, so jump down and jump down, and then we're gonna move through this side of the tunnel. I do not know why these guys keep throwing this stuff. Okay. Oh, this guy almost got me into the blood loss status effect. There we go. Pick up the stone sword key. Replenish our health because you know, because we lost a lot of it. We get some cookies, which is pretty nice, and now we're gonna go to the other side and take those guys out because we don't want them interfering in my journey's process of... Those words do not make sense. I don't want them interfering with me. That's what I meant to say. And pick up the gold pickled foul foot. Destroy him. Yeah, it's easy as you like. So now we're gonna go back this time round, and then we're gonna drop onto this. Well, we're just gonna go jump down, and there should be an abductor virgin waiting for us down there, ready to absolutely abduct us, because that's what they do. Okay, that's not nice. And we're gonna attract it all the way to this statue because we need to break this statue for us. Alright, there we go. Oleg is doing his best to beat up the abductor virgin, now that I care. And we get a rune arc which replaces the one that I lost, so happy days. And Oleg is getting sunged by the abductor virgin. Anyway, the abductor virgins are kinda weak to lightning attacks, so you know, let me just help Oleg because he's absolutely getting sunned. There we go. And you pick up the smithing stone 6 as well, which is what we wanted, that abductor virgin to break the statue for us. Anyway, it's time for us to move up a bit, and then we're gonna be proceeding on through this, part. So we're just gonna move a bit, heal up a bit, make sure that we do not use up all of our heals. That has happened to me a couple of times where I used up all of my healing capabilities. Oh no, these things actually explode in your proximity. They're like proximity IEDs, so it's best to be careful. The moment you hear that roaring sound, it's best you hightail it out of there, like immediately. That sound, you hear that, just hightail it immediately out of there, because you're in for a rude awakening, like that. Alright, so pick up that old fang. And now we proceed on to oh no. Okay, we're good, we're fine. We are just fine. Right, so we're just gonna drop down to this route, and then we're gonna drop down here and then pick this up, and then we're gonna jump onto this route again. There we go. And now you're just gonna run up, and then we're gonna use the jump hold sprint technique to make it to the other route, not to this side, and pick up the lightning grease. And then we're just gonna drop down and drop down again. We have proximity IEDs all over the place, so it's best to be ready. Get a lot of ruined fragments, and now it's time to go fight the boss, which is an onyx lord. I do not respect these things one bit, so I'm not even gonna summon. We're just gonna go one-on-one. Alright, so here comes the Onyx Lord. Again, absolutely got zero respect for these guys as a boss. Like, zero respect for them. Wow, would you look at that? The fight is already over. And we now proceed on to this site of grace. And here we are. So this is the divine tower for the Altar's Plateau, and it belongs to Praetor Rykard. So should we have beaten Rykard at the Volcano Manor, this is where we would have come to activate his great rune. Right, so now that we are done, we shall be going back to the outer wall, because it's just easier to do that. Alright, so Melina wants to talk to us again, so let's listen to what she has for us.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? In Marika's own words, hear me, demigods. My children beloved, make of thyselves that which ye desire. Be it a lord, be it a god, but should ye fail to become aught at all, ye will be forsaken, amounting only to sacrifices.
Wow, Mom of the Year, am I right?
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Anyway, this is literally going to be the first ever time she
For but a moment,
level ups for us.
share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Anyway, there we go. We get our vigor to 60, so even if we lose our rune item, we'll always have our vigor level 60, which is pretty cool. Of course, I can't go to spec and take it down to 55 and use those 5 points elsewhere, which is always a shout, to be honest, but I'm not desperate for that at this moment in time, so it's why I'm not doing it. As you guys can see, I need faith 23 and arcane 15 for the dragon breath to be available for mimic to use, because sadly mimic does not mimic does not take it does not take my levels with an activated rune item. It takes my base levels. It's why you see me also struggling as much to get my also I'm showing you the rest of the map that we are yet to unlock, by the way, so if you think that it's there, it's not yet. And the divine towers make a perfect hexagon with a cloud in the middle, so but yeah, so it's why I'm struggling. It's why I prioritized taking my vigor to 60. It's because now mimic will always have a level 60 vigor. For me, I have the rune items, so I'll always have more than necessary, but mimic at least at this point in time has 60 vigor. So now we're gonna upgrade our faith and arcane. I'm gonna take we shall take our faith to 15. No, not 15, that's our arcane. We shall take our arcane to 15 and then we shall take our faith to 25. And once we have done that, mimic will be able to use our dragon breath as well. So yeah, fun times ahead. There are some giants that are shooting arrows at me over here, which is pissing me off, but doesn't matter. I was taking the wrong path anyway, so pick up the grace mimic and we're gonna go pick this up as well. Evade those skeletons, and here we are, site of grace. Pick this up, then I'm gonna rest to despawn that aggressive skeletons.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Alright, so we're gonna buy perfumer bottles, and we're also going to buy some, how's it called, rune axe. And we're also going to buy the sentry torch because it allows us to see things that are invincible to the naked eye. which is going to be important because there's going to be a cave or a tunnel or a region. I can't remember precisely what it was, but it has invincible enemies, and you know, we're gonna need that torch to reveal them to our eyes. They're not necessarily invisible enemies, they are Black Knives assassins, but you guys know what Black Knives assassins do. You can't see them.
Something else?
Yeah, I need to get as many runaks as possible because I be dying a lot, and especially since this is my first day back, I know I'll be dying a lot, so I'm gonna be filling up on runaks as possible, as much as possible.
Something else?
Yeah, I need another runak. Thank you. Alright, let's get the next part. Alright, so past the time tonight, the merchant is still here, so I'm just gonna slightly rest, and then once we slightly rest up, we can come back in, and I'm pretty sure this time round he will be, yeah, he's gonna be the bell-bearing hunter. So it's time for us to go deal with the bell-bearing hunter. Oh, hello, big guy. Okay, I'm trying to... Ooh, there we go. Okay, I am not timing this well, to be honest. Which is kinda pissing me off that I'm not timing my parries well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Please don't, please don't. No, please don't. Okay, this is not going well. This is definitely not going well. You guys can see like the arc of where I can... Oh no. Oh man, I got killed by a bell-bearing hunter, and this is not even the worst of them all. There's another bell-bearing hunter in Kaled where we shall be going after we're done with altars, and that one is impossibly hard to beat. I'm not kidding, he is extremely hard to beat, and if the one in altars is giving me problems, I don't think I stand a chance against the one in Kaled. Why am I having a defeatist mentality all of a sudden? Let's try this again. So we're gonna pass time once more, you know, as usual, get it to night time, and then we're gonna challenge that bell-bearing hunter again. The entire goal remains the same. We need to beat up the bell-bearing hunter so that we can get a bell-bearing that we give to the merchants at the shop at the round table hall, so that we can use it to our advantage. So show up, dude. Yeah, so I'm gonna try something. I actually don't think that would work, to be honest. It looked stupid, but you guys remember like when you were in that grave when I was telling you that you beat the revenants as they were spawning. So yeah, it's exactly the same thing that I was trying to see if I can beat him up as he spawns, and it works. So you know, that looks like some pretty cool free damage. Oh lord, dude, let me heal in peace. Good lord. Oh no, we missed. Wow. Yeah, you do not want that guy to grab you with that attack. Why is your sword I hate that his sword goes that far. Oh no, oh no. Gotcha. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's 2-0. I am 0-2 against this specific bell-bearing hunter, and it sucks because I have been beasting the other bell-bearing hunters. It's not looking good, Brave. Sadly, I am also hard-headed. I don't care that I've not played this game for 3 weeks. I should be able to beast this bell-bearing hunter. So, we're gonna try a third time. Third time's the charm. If I fail the third time, I'm just gonna leave it and then I'm gonna come back when I'm more powerful. By that I mean probably in the next episode. So, yeah. Right, so inventory. You can see why I bought a lot of these things, because I'm pretty sure I was gonna go run through them. And then wake up. Now we're gonna go beat up on this guy. So this time I go beat up on this dude, so this time he's not gonna beat me. So we're gonna we're gonna cheese him from here again. Oh, I got so many hits on him while he was still in the shack, so that's pretty cool. Right, so he's already halfway in terms of health, which makes me happy. Alright, so I'm gonna try rot breathing. It's the one thing that I've not tried, which is weird, that to this point I have not yet tried it. Oh yes. Oh yeah, rot status effect engaged. Sorry dude, it's a street fight. There are no rules. You cannot, it is not unfair for me to have you killed by status effect. It is not unfair. It's the same way you can Jedi mind trick that sword from that far off to hit me, is the same way I'm gonna use status effect on your ass. Oh yes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're just gonna heal up. There we go. Yeah, miss. Took your ass down. Alright, we get the medicine peddler's bell bearing. This allows us to buy some more grave and ghost gloveworts. So that's pretty cool. Right, so what we shall be doing is we shall be taking our sacred Night Rider glaive and we shall be going off to kill a deathbird. It's been a while since I fought a deathbird, and it's been even longer since I played the game, so you know I'm gonna be a bit rusty on all these things, but you guys can forgive me for that. But I promise much as I continue playing this game now, my skill level will be coming back slowly. And yes, as I said before, I have completed in essence the Uncharted 4 Thief's End. I've already completed it, and I've also completed both my Rise stories, the Legacy and the Lock. So my main priority comes back to creating more Elden Ring videos, and especially since the video that just went before this one was like the last video I had in my bank of videos available for Elden Ring. So this is like the first fresh video in a series of bulk recordings that are gonna be happening specifically solely for Elden Ring. So if this is gonna be episode 41 if I'm not wrong, so it means that there's a high likelihood that the next 12 episodes, so maybe until episode 53, 54, give or take, are gonna be recorded in succession before I start on a new game. because I'm thinking by then is when I'm gonna be starting off with a new game to make up for the freed up time that will come after Uncharted, and I'm guessing a big part of the My Rise storylines, both of them, like, will be, you know, almost completed, like somewhere close to maybe 2 episodes, give or take, left before the final episodes, I guess. But yeah, that is me talking about plans that are nowhere close to taking place, so I'm gonna ignore that for now, and then we're gonna focus on other things that we should be focusing on, mainly getting the death bird to spawn. No, this is not the deathrite bird, the big mature one with the huge wings and etc etc. This is the smaller one. Okay, there it is. There is a theme music that we wanted. Alright, so I'm gonna attract it all the way here because I do not want the death snails to be involved in our fight. Oh man, it's been a while since we fought, hasn't it, Mr. Deathbird? Oh. Okay, dude. Okay. 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 Okay, I hope you've enjoyed your 5 seconds of fame, because I'm about to dunk on your ass. Maybe not. Huh. You gotta love fighting to your enemy's weakness. That statement can go either way, because it seems like he's also fighting to my weakness, which is a lack of talent. Yes, my weakness is I have no talent. His weakness is I'm using a weapon enchanted with holy. Oh, what a juicy hit. Oh my. This deathbird was beaten by somebody with absolutely 0 talent, so you know. We now know who exactly has 0 talent here. If you're beaten by somebody with 0 talent, then you're the definition of bad. Anyway, time for me to take out the death snails as well. Yes, it's me and my holy weapon taking out the spawns of the devil. And we get the winged crystal tier, so you know, I literally have no idea what that does. I have never used it, and this playthrough is not the first time that I'm gonna be using it as well, so you know. Anyway, looking at my recording, we are just north of an hour in, which means I need to get to the next place where we shall be ending our episodes. Now this grave is the one that has chariots, and you guys have seen chariots and how awful they are in some of the previous graves. In the first one we were able to destroy it, in the second one we could not destroy it. In this one we actually can destroy it by getting the chariots to collide, but you know, I shall show you guys how we do that. But as for now, we have to make it there first, and we also have to go talk to that dude that sells crabs, lobsters, prawn, I don't know, he sells sea cockroaches, that's all I know. And yeah, so we're gonna be going to talk to him. So yeah, we're gonna go pick this up. That's the drawstring holy grease, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of skeletons over here, so if you wanna kill them, you can utilize your holy weapon to do so. Okay, we're back to the merchant shack. As long as we kill the bell-bearing hunter, he should never appear again, regardless of what we do, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, honestly speaking, I think things are going so well for us, so we're gonna mark this up. The guy should be somewhere here in the water, and yeah, we are so close to getting things done in this game. I'm lying, we are so close to getting halfway through this game, is what I meant to say. At the end of this episode, when we get to that grave, we will be officially halfway through Elden Ring, and the mere fact that this is episode 41 means that there is a big likelihood that I may be doing this all the way until episode 82, if halfway is gonna be 41, give or take, which will easily be the longest. Like right now it's already the longest series that I've ever done on my channel. Before that, the honors went to Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which had 25 episodes, and back then I thought, man, that was so many episodes, and we're gonna be cracking 50 easily on Elden Ring, which is insane. I never thought that I'd do a game that would reach 50 episodes. Even the Hitman series, which I combined Hitman 1 and 2, did not even make it to 20. Which again is insane. Anyway, this is the crab dude. He sells crabs and such. There's that giant crab over there, but it's nothing to worry about. Pick up the blood rose, and there he is. So let's talk to him. Just making sure that crab won't come and attack us. Just making sure. Okay, it seems to be ignoring us, so it's fine. Let's talk to him.
You again, is it? Perfect bloody timing, actually. I got crab cooked up fresh.
Alright, so we're gonna buy some crab. 88. Wait, I used all my runes on crab. Oh lord, especially after I talked crap. Oh lord.
Something I should probably tell you. You heard of the Dunk Eater? He's a madman. Has it out for everyone. Curses him. Goes round in his rank armor and all. You see him though. Stay, well, away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster. Not just some petty thug like me.
Yeah, about the dung eater.
Kills people. And curses the souls. Does all sorts of shit to the corpses. To keep them cursed forever. I ain't seen nothing more disgusting in all my years. I ain't never been more scared than you. Rooted to the bloody spot while he did that. To my friend.
Okay. Anyway, I've bought a lifetime supply of crabs, it seems, so you know. Happy me, I guess. I'll never go hungry as I go through the lands between. I'm kinda salty because that's 50. Who buys 50? That's 50,000 runes worth of crab. Oh my god. Anyway, it's fine. We'll never be hungry. We just made the RPG game more realistic because now I'll be eating crabs on my journeys. I might as well buy this other one as well. Alright, so alright, so now because we are broke, yeah, we are broke because we spent all of our runes on crabs. I might as well start eating them on every episode now. I mean, otherwise my runes just go to waste. Anyway, let's move to the next part of our episode, as we ignore the fact that we now possess 50,000 worth of crabs in our pockets. So you know, sad times, but who cares, who cares, who cares. I do. I'm just trying to make myself feel better. Anyway, yeah, this is where we wanted to go actually. So there is a young small bear over there, stupid little thing. But before we deal with it, let's go destroy the stupid giants that have been firing arrows at us. Let's just go deal with them first, and then deal with that bear as we enter the next grave, where we shall be ending this episode off and subsequently beginning the next episode from. So spirits bring our way up, and as you guys can see, there we are, giant with a bow and an arrow. So you guys know the drill. I'm gonna go take these guys out, and then yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat myself some crabs again. As you can see, these guys are just firing at anything. Now these guys are not simply doing this for the sake of it. They are actually protecting their way to the capital city. You guys might be wondering why they'd be protecting the way to the capital city when in fact we already got some grace sites in the capital city. Well, you know, not everybody makes it to the deep root depths, and there are some people who actually make their way traditionally as they should into the capital city, and these are some of the things they'd have to fight, along with another boss literally guarding the gate to the capital city. Now, for me personally speaking, I will use the normal gate into the capital city like you're supposed to do, because I think it makes much more sense to do it that way. But going into the capital city is not what we're gonna be doing immediately in this anytime soon, because we have to go back and complete Kaled in its entirety. So take this guy out. There we go. And we now have one more giant left right over there, so that's the last one we're gonna be going to take out, and then we shall go into the grave and end this episode there. Alright, so right up there is the boss guarding the gate to the capital city. I will save him for the next episode, to be honest. I kinda see the next episode having me just going on a tear beating up on bosses, and oh man, especially in the grave you're going, the boss over there is annoying as hell. Of course, you guys know that the giants with the gigantic swords are always the ones that are what's it called, more tanky. They have a lot of health, is what I'm trying to say. Okay dude, you're gonna have to stop doing that. Ha, missed. Idiot. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You killed Torrent. You know the rules. You kill Torrent, you gotta die. You crossed a line. Nah, you killed Torrent. That's a line you are never supposed to cross, you idiot. Alright. So, what shall we be doing in this final part? Well, we shall go kill that small bear and enter the grave where we shall end this episode from, and then in the next one we shall traverse that grave. We shall also what's it called, yeah, we shall traverse that grave, and then we shall go do a trick catacomb. Yeah, oh man, the trick catacomb is exhausting. You guys are gonna see what it is about, and then we shall fight the boss to the capital city, guarding the gate to the capital city, that is. And then we shall also go to Upper Kaled and fight that gargoyle that you guys remember from the very beginning of the game was just standing there. He's like our litmus test to see if you're strong enough to pursue Kaled. If he absolutely owns us, it means you're not strong enough to pursue Kaled, and we should probably think about doing the capital city a bit to get a bit stronger before we go back. But yeah, I don't know, I have hope in myself. I have high hopes in myself, that is. Anyway, yeah, there is the tiniest bear just standing over there, so let me go deal with it and then enter the gravesite so that we can proceed on. Destroyed yours. There should be a biggest bear over here, but I can't see it, so well, there is a sound anyway. So this is where we shall be starting this episode from. So okay, there's the biggest bear. Never mind. I think I'll go back and beat it up when I'm done with this grave. Plus, I'm already editing the episode over here. I do not want to make this episode any longer than it needs to be for you guys, because yeah, we've already covered a fair bit of content. So this is Auriza Hero's grave. This is where we shall be ending this episode and subsequently picking up this episode from. So should I go? It's 1 hour 15 minutes. Let's just end the episode here. I will do it in the next one. So stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today, and I shall catch all of you in the next episode. Bye guys.
Me.